Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another video reaction upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, what are you waiting for? It is free, free, free. It costs you absolutely nothing. And we get a good key in over here, honey. So don't miss out, y'all. Click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Don't forget to like the video as well. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel also helps my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm. So all of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. And remember, you must be subscribed in order to get in order to win one of the subscriber give backs of cash money. Just to show you guys that I appreciate you supporting my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Leave your comments down below and share the video as well. All right, y'all, we about to get into another Country Wayne skit of it all and share when I tell y'all the double standards of it all, hunty. And I'm glad that I don't watch the videos out of order and I react to them so you can get my full reaction and my full comments. Because, baby, on this next one, Shayla said the same thing I said. Let me find out. All right, y'all. We about to get into another Country Wayne skit. The link of the skit will be in the description below. If you have not watched the video yet, go ahead and pause this video. Go over to Country Wayne channel, watch the skit, and then come back to my reaction, as I do not play the videos on my channel any longer. One, for respect for them, and two, because they will strike your channel. When I first started reacting to Country Wayne earlier this year, they for a while the videos was up no problem, and then like a month later they came back and they struck every video that I had reacted to where I was playing the video. So I had to go back and blur the video out so I can remove the copyright strike. So I no longer play the videos on my channel, so you have to watch the video first and then come back and get my reaction and my review. And then also, now that I'm no longer showing it or not allowed to show it, now I can react to the videos sooner than later, because normally I will wait a while and then post it because I wanted to be respectful and let them get their views, even though they gonna get their views regardless, but it's only respect, you know what I'm saying? But just to let y'all know, that's why y'all don't get the actual videos on this channel. Because, baby, I want my channel, okay? I work hard for this channel. I work hard for the money. I work hard for the money. All right, y'all, let's get into the video. Next on the docket. So we got Angelina, Shayla, and baby Kai sitting up here eating fruit. He feeding his grandma, or G-Mo, I don't know what they call her, feeding her Woody Woodpecker. Did y'all see that? I know I can't say her name right. Marcia? I don't know her last name, but the girl that played on Blackish, the youngest daughter that played on Blackish, she was on Masked Singer, and guess what she was? She was a Woody Woodpecker. I don't know how long ago it was because I don't be watching it, but I was scrolling through YouTube and for some reason it came up on my algorithm. I said, let me find out. I said, I never knew that she could sing. I know that she's a producer. She started being a producer at the age of 14. That girl is talented and she's very, very, very smart. So I knew who she was. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I mean, her first name, and I don't even remember what her last name is. But anyway, she from Blackish or whatever, but she was the Woody Woodpecker, and that literally came across my feed today. That's the first time I ever saw it, and I watched it. She could sing too. Never knew she could sing. But anyway, back to the reaction. So we got Shayla, Kai, and the G Mama Woody Woodpecker sitting up here eating fruit, and then here comes Zachary coming in. Hey, Zachary girl, her cute self. I like her hair too. Her hair is really, really pretty. And she like, can I have some? And then Shayla gonna talk about, you just taking Kai food. Girl, your mama eating it too. And then she said, Kai, can I have a little bit? And she kept taking it out. I know that's right, Zachary. Girl, screw Shayla. You can have some of that fruit. Everybody else eating it. Kai ain't even eating it. They eating it. So she get her some fruit. Shayla proceeds to tell Angelina about the conversation that Pamela had with her. I wouldn't say that they had, because Shayla wasn't really talking. She was more so just listening because she didn't want to talk. Now, she mentioned that Pamela said that Anthony, maybe Anthony is don't want Kai, or he's pulling away from his responsibilities from Kai. I ain't heard her say that. Am I tripping, y'all? Did I miss something? I did not hear her say that at all. I heard her telling Shayla that, and I have a reaction of that right before I did this one. I heard her telling Shayla that she is not the reason that Anthony is pulling back. It's his own selfish reasons or whatever. I never heard her say that he pulling back because he didn't want Kai, or because of Kai. Like, did I miss that? I could have missed it. It's possible. So I don't know. Let me know. Y'all be letting me know. Let me know in the comment section. Did your girl miss that? Because I didn't hear that part at all. But what was funny to me is Shayla said the same thing I said. She said that she didn't like the fact that Pamela was in her business, telling her business that she didn't tell Pamela. Didn't I just say that on my previous video? That I don't like that, because if I didn't come to you and talk to you about it, how dare you come to me and talk to me about it? And who the F told you? You know what I'm saying? But I would know who told, because I don't run around telling my business to people like that. So if somebody come and repeat something to me, I know exactly where it came from. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly. And I had a cousin that did that. Well, she was doing it a couple of times, but she ain't got no room to do it no more, because I don't tell her crap no more. And then I don't call her, because every time I call her, she got me on speakerphone. So now, so she can say that she didn't tell nobody, so they heard her. And I hate when people do that. Why do you be having people on speakerphone? If they call to talk to you, they call to talk to you, not to everybody. But people think they slick. They be doing that so they can say that they didn't tell somebody. But anyway, yeah, I had to check her. She swore up and down she didn't tell, and she didn't say this. And I'm like, girl, yes, you did, because I ain't told nobody else but you. Okay. Okay, still was lying. Like, girl, okay, whatever. Hunted. When people show you who they are, believe them. But like Shayla said, like same thing I said. She was like, how she talking to me about something I didn't tell her? And then Pamela was like, and who is she to be saying something anyway? Why is she even worried about it? She don't need to be getting into family business. She not family. And then Zachary was like, Pamela is cool. Like, don't do that about Pamela. And then Woody Woodpecker gonna blow her off, talking like, whatever, hush, like whatever. Now what another double standard of it all, and I'm gonna get to the second one. The first double standard right here. Y'all remember when Zachary slipped up and said that she was over there talking to Pamela. This is before she moved in. But when she was talking to Pamela, you see how they had that energy, and they was pissed off at Zachary. They was being funny with her, just, being evil towards her. Where was that energy for Shayla? Her mama didn't get mad. She didn't flinch or nothing. She didn't care that Shayla went over there to meet up with Brodie. Ain't that the same thing that Zachary did? Because that was before Zachary moved in. Zachary didn't want to be over there either, because Zachary had words with Pamela as well. Remember, Zachary checked Pamela when she first met her. You know what I'm saying? And they gave her such bad energy for being over there to go see her daddy. But it's okay for Shayla to go over there and see her dad. Boy, the double standards of it. Oh, child. When you make differences between your kids, and child, trust me, I know firsthand how it feels. When I tell you I was the Zachary in the family. mm. Child, hunted child. But anyway, so she telling her, Woody Woodpecker telling her, Pamela don't know what she talking about. She need to stay out the business, this family business. And she was like, how's she gonna take? And that's when Zachary was like, Pamela is cool. Y'all need to stop that. But they like, whatever, Zachary. Like, shut up and look how she looking at them. And Angelina say the that she can't talk anyway because she messing with a married man like that, and Zachary was like, but y'all not together no more. She said it doesn't matter, he's still married, the divorce papers have not been signed, he has not divorced, we are not divorced, so he is married. The second double standard of it all. Like they let this stuff roll off their tongue. Like, why you can say that about your situation, but you can't say that about Shayla, Anthony, and Amber. Amber and Anthony still married. The divorce papers haven't been signed yet either. So like, are y'all dumb? Shayla did the double standard on the other one, talking about God don't bless no mess. And then here go Angelina talking about he's still married at the end of the day. Just like Anthony, he's still married at the end of the day. Divorce papers have not been signed. Like, child, it's the double standards of it all for me, child. They doing too much, honey. Babe, girl, Zatra, baby. More power to you. And I get it because in my younger days, that's how I was. Even though I was being done wrong, I love my family. And I wanted us to just, be together or whatever. So even though I was getting done wrong, I would still come around. I would still do stuff, still be there for them, everything, whatever they need, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, I was there. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, but I had to grow up. I took therapy. It was up until I went through therapy because when I tell y'all I used to get depressed about it and everything. Depression is real. That's why I say check on y'all strong friends. A lot of people didn't know and they always lay their stuff on me or whatever. That's why I said too, you can't be laying all your problems on everybody because people got their own stuff going through whether you know it or not. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with people doing their stuff, but I was going through my own stuff and then trying to deal with other people's situations and stuff, it wasn't doing nothing but making it worse and worse and worse on me because I wasn't the oh woe is me person going to say, oh this that third they did me like this and, oh no no no. It was just like I was just taking it all in and just dealing with it myself, and child, I blew a gasket, honey. And I had to go through me some therapy. And then you know how they say black folks don't go to therapy and counseling, child, that's a lie, honey. When I tell you that's the best thing that I could have ever done because baby I was walking around with a chip on my shoulder, and I had to realize that whether it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, whoever, it don't matter if they blood family or whatever, if they mean you no good, it's okay to cut them off. You know what I'm saying? You can still forgive them. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. You forgive them and you can love them from a distance. Just because you forgive somebody does not mean that you still have to allow them in your life because they don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Because after you keep letting them back in and then they keep doing stuff and keep doing stuff and keep doing stuff, and then they only change when they need you, and then once you there and you help them, and then when they don't need your help no more, then they flipping back out on you like it ain't nothing. Like, child, when I tell y'all, sure, I told y'all get story times over here. But when I tell y'all, but yeah, if it wasn't for my counseling sessions or whatever, I probably would have never ever let go of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stand when people always say, that's your family. That's your family no matter what. Blood is thicker than water. Make that right. Wait, no. Don't listen to people like that. Don't they no. They'll have you in the crazy house, okay? It don't matter if they your family, if blood is thicker than water. You know, the people who have been there for me, truly been there for me, through my not my craziness, but through my depression and through everything that I went through growing up, it has always been people who were not blood related. People that was blood related be like, well, I can't get in that, that's your mama or whatever, so they will allow you to be mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, sure. But that's another story. I ain't gonna get too much into that. I be telling y'all too much of my business, but it's okay. It's happening. Y'all know I'm old, so all this stuff is old. But it's just be like when you watch these skits or whatever, they could be relatable. And then if I could share a story or whatever, some people may be going through it. People have left comments in my comment section say I went through this too, and this and that there, and they trying to get out of certain things or whatever. So sometimes it's good to do story times or say stuff because you never know who can relate to a situation. You know what I'm saying? And the counseling help. I know I keep getting off sidetrack. But the counseling helped because I didn't realize I was walking around with a chip on my shoulder. I had to get that chip off my shoulder and understand that just because they are family and blood don't mean that they get to treat me that way. And I can still love them. Like to this day, I love my family. I love them to death. But that doesn't give them right and room in my life. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to do right, you cut off. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you. I ain't got no ill feelings towards you. I love you. I pray for them daily. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. When I pray for all my family, regardless of what they did. I pray for everybody to, be better, to do better, and, to live life abundantly. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing bad on them. Even the people that done did me so grimy, I don't wish no bad on them. You know what I'm saying? All I wish is for God to bless them, to heal them, and just guide them. You know what I'm saying? And that's with everybody. You know what I'm saying? My enemies and the people that ain't my enemies. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Angelina, the way they sitting up here doing Zachary, and how they had these double standards, Zachary ain't got to tolerate it. But it's a skit. But even if it's not a skit, it still happens. And sometimes you don't learn until you go through that counseling or until you get older. Like it took me a long time, even as I went through stuff as a child and as a young adult, because like I said, I felt like that was my family. And then you hear people say all the time, I still see it now. I see it like when you be scrolling through social media or whatever. Well, on not well, yes, I'm only like I guess I would say like on YouTube because I be reading comments and stuff on YouTube on different videos that I watch, and then I be on Instagram and I be reading the comments or whatever, and then people always telling people that's your family no matter what, make it right, make it right. Like why you always gotta be the person to make it right? No, sometimes you need to let people go, let go, and let God, because it's not always on you. And that's how people too, I had to realize too, like I'm the type of person that I always would try to do things like have barbecues, do little card games. I used to always have, like when I tell y'all, I had tablets and tablets and tablets and tablets full of domino games and spades game, because I would always do stuff like that. If it wasn't me, nobody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I would do it like every week. I had scheduled it where every week we'll have like a Sunday dinner. Like we'll try to rearrange who house is going to be at this and that, there and the other. Y'all, when I tell y'all, if I don't set stuff up, it'll never happen. If I don't call people and reach out to them, they gonna never call. And do y'all know, it's crazy. Like you gotta learn who is for you and who is not for you. You know what I'm saying? I will be the one always reaching out to people saying, hey, good morning. How you doing? Well, I wouldn't say good morning because I don't say that. I say grand rising. But y'all know what I mean. Good day. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Just checking on people, making sure they are right, sending them friendly quotes or whatever. Sometimes they reply back, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they'll reply back later on a different day or whatever. And I get it. Everybody live their life and everybody busy. So do y'all know, I did a little test. I want to see if I go so long without sending these people messages or without calling them, would they call to check and see if I'm good, if I'm okay? Because if somebody is constantly calling you or constantly texting you, sending you messages all the time or whatever, every day, good day, a family thing, and you just stop hearing from them and you don't hear nothing from them, when you think something happened to them or you just want to check and make sure they okay, test that theory out if you that person and see what happened. Baby, when I tell you, yeah, they don't call back. And I had to learn. I had to stop forcing myself to have relationships with family. Like if they because I was the only one doing. If I'm not getting back what I'm putting out, I've learned to just let them be. I ain't got no problem with them. They ain't cut off for nothing. But guess what? I'm not finna bend over backwards to contact you or keep coming to see you and see how you doing and checking on you or whatever. And then when they do see you again or see you, I ain't heard from you in a while. Hey, stranger. I'm like, you the stranger. Bitch, I ain't heard from you. Goddamn, the fuck? Excuse my language, but that's how I be. Like they would try you. Like, oh, you acting funny. I ain't talking. No, you acting. Why haven't you called me to check on me? You know what I'm saying? I could be over here dead and gone, and you would never even know because you ain't gave a damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, maybe I'm going a little deep on my story time, y'all. I'm gonna stop and wrap this up. But yeah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? If somebody going through that, try it out. Try it out. And again, I learned this lesson a long, long, long time ago. And that's why, I'm an introvert now, so I don't be giving a damn because, baby, I've already learned who is for me and who ain't for me, okay? And I'm not too good with allowing new people into my space either because I don't know your energy, okay? I don't need no negative energy. And I feel like God is doing me a good blessing for that as well because some of them people I needed to keep far, far, far away from me. So, hey, it is what it is, y'all. If people ain't reciprocating what you putting out, it's a reason. Let them be, honey. Let them be. Don't feel no type of way. Don't be like, oh, I wish my family would do this and I wish we could have family time. Child, let them folks do what they do. I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. All right, y'all. This is a long video with my long extended story time. But tell me what y'all think about this skit in this episode with the double standards. How Angelina had no problem with Shayla going over there, but how she was pissed off at Zachary, and Shayla was pissed off at Zachary when they went over there. And then Shayla sent up here telling Zachary too to leave it alone. Also, the double standard about, telling her not to comment about it. Also, the double standard about Angelina saying, oh, excuse me, that I'm having a burp. Sorry, y'all. That Angelina saying that Brodie is still married, and until he signed those divorce papers, he's still married, so he's still doing wrong. And Shayla and Anthony is doing the same thing to Amber. Like, girl, child, that's one thing about Pamela. Yes, she got in your business, but she take accountability for what she doing. Do she think it's right? No, she said it's not right, but she can't help it that they fell in love or whatever. It is what it is. She told Shayla they in the same situation, but for some reason, Shayla think what she doing ain't the same thing of what what Brodie and Pamela got going on. Like, are they dumb? Are they dumb? Are you dumb or slow? Both, same thing. All right, leave y'all comments down below. Like the video, share the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? I told y'all it's fun over here. And sometimes y'all get a little story time. I talk too much and put y'all in my business. Now, I don't talk too much. I know exactly what I be saying. I said before. I don't know if it was on this video or the previous video that I tell what I want to tell. You know what I'm saying? Even though I give story time, I don't give too much. You know what I'm saying? I give enough for what my point is. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like the video, share the video. Again, leave y'all comments down below. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Happy Thursday. Bye.